Here's why your wife doesn't want your advice. You can see that she's upset. Maybe she's just in a bad mood, but your gut, it says, I've got to fix this. So you gear up, you listen real hard, you analyze, and you drop some well-meaning wisdom on her like you think a good, helpful husband should. And suddenly, her face tightens, silence fills the room, and maybe she even shares a few choice words of her own with you. Meanwhile, you're stunned. What the hell just happened? And like you, I felt the same way for the first 22 years of my marriage. See, the truth is you're not a bad man, you're not a bad husband. In fact, that instinct to help means that you care deeply. But there is a better way to navigate this whole situation that creates connection instead of disconnection. And it starts with you letting go of the belief that her peace is your job and that somehow her discomfort is your failure. You've been taught that a good man solves problems. So when your wife expresses her emotional pain, your reflexes kick in. If I can fix this, then I'm a good man. So you give her your advice because you really do want to help, but also underneath you're trying to stop your own discomfort. You don't want to feel her emotional pain and you don't want to feel your own pain of helplessness. So you act, you advise, you go logical and practical, which is all really just a form of self-defense. But to her, that advice says, you shouldn't feel that way. I'm uncomfortable with your feelings right now, so I need them to go away. And most importantly, the message that she gets is that she is alone. So she reacts and you feel rejected. And now you're both hurt and shut down and feeling miles apart. Most of the time, your wife doesn't want a fix. She wants connection. She's sharing her emotional world with you, and she's hoping that you'll care enough to step into that world with her, not try to solve it from a distance. She needs a man who isn't afraid of her feelings. So here's what a calm, confident, grounded man does differently. He listens for the emotion, not just the flaw in her logic. He hears her heart, not just her words. He validates without trying to fix. He says things like, yeah, that sounds really frustrating. He makes her feel seen, not corrected. He stays curious without controlling. He says things like, wow, how did that feel? He says things like, do you need to vent right now or would you like some help with that? That's what respect in a healthy partnership looks like. That's what masculine leadership in a relationship looks like. It's rooted in the truth that you're okay even when she's upset. That's the man that she craves. That's the man that she can trust and consistently open her heart to. Because until you feel calm and confident and comfortable in your own skin, no communication strategy will create the deep, intimate connection in your marriage that you're looking for. This really isn't about changing your wife or fixing her problems. It's about becoming the man who no longer needs her to be okay for him to be okay. That's the man she can trust and respect and consistently open her heart to.